Lord child of ghetto. Okay, let's get into this drag race news because this one is messy. So I was minding my business when all of a sudden I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because I did see something online about Kandy going in on somebody, and I was like, wait, what is happening? So I decided to do a little research. So apparently, the House of Aja, which makes up of who I remember, Dahlia Sin, Tsunami Muse, Candy Muse, and Aja. So the House of Aja is back together. They're traveling the world. I think they just wrapped up the UK leg, UK hun. I think they just wrapped up the UK leg. Now I believe they're in Spain, so they're traveling the world, doing their drag performances, things of that nature. And then there was some queen, can't remember who it was, but I know she got a what is it? One last name Brooks. I cannot remember. Damn, I forgot her first name. If y'all remember, tell me in the comments if y'all know the T. Um, she went and made a comment, and there was some people that were on social media that was making comments talking about like, I don't know about this show. Like they felt like it wasn't giving and a whole bunch of other stuff. Get to the part where Elliott with two T's, or somebody would call Elliott with three K's, decided to associate herself in the conversation, posted this weird. Oh, now I remember what it was. So I happened to go on social media. Somebody posted this picture of Elliott with two T's. I think it was Kandy, where she had on that pink wig and looked a mess. It looked like a damn peacock or ostrich. Like she posted, I'm like, why is this coming up again? And why Kandy being messy? Now I got the context of Elliott started first, so Kandy is out here finishing the mess because Elliott started. She jumped in the comment and posted a picture of Kandy looking a mess in one of her drag outfits and wrote a little comment or whatever in someone's comments. And then that's what forced Aja to come out and come after the girls because I was trying to read her. Yes, Miss Aja Miyake Mugler. And here's what she said. Wait, hold on, because I was like, I'm sitting there telling y'all the tea. And where is it? So I was like, I wanted to pull up this picture. I would show y'all the Reddits because I went on Reddit to get this tea. So yeah, let me just leave that picture there. Even though Candy don't look like that no more, she lost a lot of weight. So I was like, let me just leave that up here. Okay, so Aja went and said that. She said, it never fails to amaze me how quick our own community is to tear us down. Instead of celebrating four black and brown artists selling our shows across the UK and about to take Europe, some of you would rather sit online dissecting bodies, costumes, and bank accounts like you're qualified. Let me be very clear. Pageant drag is beautiful, and I respect it deeply, but it is not what I do. What I do is very different. It is not the same lane. It does not ruin what you do, and what you do does not ruin what I do. There is room for all of us. No, so stop comparing apples to oranges. And let me make something else clear. Nothing I am saying has anything to do with it was Chevelle Brooks. That's what it was because I cannot remember her first name. Um, with Chevelle, I respect her. I love what she does, and I have always spoken highly of her. This is not about her. This is about the people in these comments who think nastiness equals critique. You saw a single photo from the end of a 5 minute high energy finale and thought that made you an authority. Meanwhile, every show has been custom, concepted, produced, and executed. Multiple costume changes, hours of choreography, video packages, sold out venues, fans screaming and on their feet. The people who were actually there showed nothing but love, and yet some of you still want to run to the comments with venom. That says nothing about us, but says everything about you. And before I get to reading the rest of this thing, she is absolutely correct because I was seeing videos of them online rehearsing. So they have been putting in the work, rehearsing and doing the choreography and all this other stuff. And people was up in here trying to make comments. And there's always people who don't know anything about nothing that is sitting at home watching stuff in the confines of their bedroom or their basement or whatever the fuck they at, and always got to make a comment about something they don't know what the hell they talking about. Um, and let's not pretend body shaming a trans woman in 2025 is vile. Um, Talking about padding and proportions while ignoring artistry and performance exposes how shallow and miserable you all are. Drag Race did not make us millionaires. Many of us put every cent into this tour, some traveling with pennies in our pockets, and still we created something bigger and better than you could ever imagine. That is called sacrifice. That is called vision. That is called work. And since we are naming names, because now here come, let's be real. Elliott with three Ks had the audacity to comment on this post like she's not a racist, calling Candy Muse a jump scare. Oh, that's what it was. So yeah, she posted a picture of Candy in not looking the best in her drag or whatever the case was, and said it was a jump scare. So, bitch, if you're gonna sit and block me on things and you're gonna post some stuff, and now you want to sit and act like you want to play the victim, if you want to come for me, don't come for me unless I send for you. So I'm gonna read you down to the floor. Now let me finish this, and then we got to get to what Kandy had to say because Kandy went in, and y'all need to see this video. So she said, this from someone who served some of the worst fashion in the history of Drag Race. The last person who should be commenting on anyone's looks is her. The irony is almost funny if it wasn't so tired. So yes, you can sit here in the comments being nasty, bitter, and loud, but while you rot behind your screens, we are thriving. We are loved. We are selling out shows. We are making history, and your bitterness will never take that away. And for that, I pray and send love to every single one of you. I hope you find healing. I hope you stop being artificial and start focusing on the true things in life that matter. Because what we are doing is real, it is powerful, and it will outlast every nasty little comment you type. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a read. Okay? So after that whole situation went down, I don't even know if there was comments. First of all, we don't give a fuck what people had to say. And I like the fact that, at the end of the day, Aja is full on a Banji girl. She is somebody from New York City. She don't take no shit. And this is what we do. It's like, I'm gonna read you down to the floor, but I'm gonna also be like, you know what, you can take that and put that way back there. That's how we do. We will drag you down to the floor and then we'll prop you up again with your little things or whatever. And so I was living for her for saying that. But then of course they did a live where they jumped on the line and Kandy had a, a few words to say regarding Elliott with 3Ks. And so, with that being said, let me pull up that video so y'all can see that because I came with the receipts, Chad. Um, no, that's not it. There it is. Courtesy of Reddit. Shout out to y'all because y'all definitely gave me my life with this. We're gonna come back. We're gonna play this video, and then we come back and talk. So,
Miss Elliott, I'm speaking to you directly because I'm sure someone's gonna screen record this and post it. Hold on, girl. Miss Elliott, I'm speaking to you directly. You got me blocked on all social media. You've had me blocked for like 3 years now. After I called you out for not apologizing for being racist, after doing the NAACP video, or after I called you out for asking what genitals does God make have in the van. Don't remember. But
none of your business.
You got me blocked after 3 years. You somehow found a meet and greet photo, which I'm sure you don't know what the fucking meet and greet is. You've never done it in your life. I had to put a contract clause as to how many numbers I didn't have on my meet and greet because they're oversold. Because I had a meet and greet. You went on my tag photos because that's the only way you're going to see a meet and greet photo. Or maybe you went on DFIU events on their Instagram and looked at their tag photos because you try to beg for a gig, like you're always begging for a gig, like you're always begging Prana for a gig, like you're always begging Fire Island for a gig. Right. You went on the tag photos to look for a meet and greet photo of me. First of all, by the 50th meet and greet photo, I disassociate sometimes.
But why do you have a picture of her?
Right, so you went and screenshotted a photo of me and posted in this commentary as if I wasn't going to see it. Bitch, let me tell you something, Elliott. Keep my fucking name out your mouth. I've already got you blacklisted from all of drag around the world. You want more? Do you want more? Because it seems like you do. And then she wanna act like the victim. This is the shit. This is why I don't like this bitch. Because she always wanna be the victim. Why you poking me? Why you screenshotting photos of me and putting it in
because she thought nobody was gonna see it. And that's what makes you pussy, because you thought nobody would see it. And then when you do shit and you be sly about it, that's when shit catches up to you. Because now you don't have just one bitch after you. You got a bunch more.
And it ain't alleged that you racist, bitch. The whole season 13 cast knows it. You sat up in that fucking van with Olivia and the rest of the girls and asked us, you know what? For the respect of men.
Pay it.
Either way, y'all, we're having a good time. We're going to go outside. We're going to have some dinner here in Madrid. And we know we might go out and get drinks and stuff. She wants to refresh the beast. She called me ghetto. She called Simone's look ratchet. She asked a van full of girls what genitals Gottmik had. Then blocked me when I called her out about it. Then went and did a video with the NAACP, the Vegas.
She did a video with
the Vegas branch because she was friends with one of the girls. Didn't take accountability for it. And then had the audacity to go on the group chat. And I have the fucking screenshots. Had the audacity to go on the group chat and say, hey guys, can you share this video? And then I go back, Elliott, you have not apologized to the fans or any girl in this group chat over the shit you said, and you want us to share your video? No. What she wanted to do? She want to block me. Girl, fuck you. You racist, transphobic ass.
You know, and my thing was that people was trying to get at you on Twitter for even saying anything in the first place, which boggled me.
Girl, no.
Girl, you know I was fighting with people in your Twitter comments this morning?
You were?
Yes.
If Elliott came on the fucking internet tomorrow and said, you know what, y'all, I fucked up. I'm sorry for saying this, and that, bitch, and say I'm going to learn better, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to leave it alone. Because what else can I want from you? You're just taking accountability.
Right.
You say you're going to grow. I'm going to let you slide. But
I think if somebody is apologetic and takes accountability, you holding somebody in a never-ending cycle of punishment does not do anything. Hope all the girls that were commenting on that thread get ready, because if they were pissed already from seeing us, they're going to get way more pissed. And I think all of them should sign up for a therapist, because that would be the proper thing to do at this point.
Therapy does work, y'all. I've been to therapy. I haven't done it in a while, but I've been to therapy.
Well, there, and then it just ends there. So I just gave y'all the whole long with this situation. I just wanted y'all to get the whole content and not just a little clip, because a lot of people like to take things out of context when they don't need to be taken out of context. Now, let me show y'all the picture, because while I was playing that video, I was like, let me try to find this Elliott with 3Ks situation. Because here's the thing. I agree with them on the whole situation. They was talking about accountability. Like, they would say, if you was willing to listen and learn and take accountability for the things that you've done, then I think they would have let you slide in a lot of situations. But no, you want to go up there like the white girl that you are, and you want to play victim and try to act like, oh yeah, I'm doing all the work, but you're not really doing all the work. So, wait, hold on, let me take that out. So you didn't really want to go in, and they felt like you didn't want to take accountability for the things that you was doing. So that's why they feel like we don't believe you in some of the things that you was doing. And then you go and decide to go on Joseph Shepard, which I'm not gonna write out the person, but a friend of mine orchestrated that whole thing to go on, for you to go on and try to make amends and work things out and tell your side of the story. Because it's like, yeah, you have been blacklisted. You doing cruise ships and things of that nature. But for the most part, a friend of mine was able to finagle that and make that interview happen. But watching the video, it backfired, because it didn't feel like you played any kind of accountability for what you was doing. It seemed like you were making excuses and all these other things, and you were called out for it, and people was in the comments and they ate you up for over that. So you didn't really it didn't feel like you learned your lesson, or you was willing to come in humble and be like, you know what, yeah, I shouldn't have, like, the way I was coming across was saying and asking certain things about Gottmik being a trans male, and you asking evasive questions like that, or you saying the black girl magic comment and all this other stuff. Yeah, that's crossing the line. And you have to realize, like, yeah, you can't be running out here with that white privilege and starting to say things to people. And it's not about, oh, well, I can't say nothing more. And I think that's what this whole, like, with the GOPs and stuff, they try to make it seem like, oh, it's a culture where we could go and comedy's back. All that dumb shit, Joe Rogan, meathead, steroid injected ass. Like, oh, comedy's back because we can say inappropriate things. And it's like, I love an inappropriate joke. I like when people come out and say inappropriate shit. But if it ain't funny, and if you're going to get mad over the fact that, I'm making comments about whatever the case is, don't get mad about. Wait, hold on. Why am I making myself small? um, don't get mad over, the message and stuff that I'm putting out here. And then I saw this picture too. So I want to show y'all this. This is, damn, I did not want to close that. It's like all of a sudden I'm pressing the wrong damn buttons today. Because I want to show you some of these pictures and stuff of Kandy and the girls. Out here living a life. They're doing they're about to take a bow, like they're Rihanna. And they got their little outfits on, Aja gut sticking out. But you know what? We're not gonna sit up in here and police people's bodies. People's bodies are their bodies, and the girls is out here doing what they need to be doing. So we're gonna leave them and their bodies and stuff alone. I was like, wait, where's the other picture that I had? And it was an even better one. Oh, I got it. So with this one, this is another photo. Why y'all look like y'all about to go wrestling? Like, it's like drag wrestling. Remember that episode of RuPaul's Drag Race when they had the girls wrestling? So it's given that. So I agree with half of the House of Aja. Dahlia and Tsunami out here minding their business. But Aja always gonna be the mother hen because she is the mother of the house of Aja. And Kandy, she ain't no hair on her tongue, so she always gonna say what she want to say out here. But it's like, Elliott, this is where you should have just minded your business. You shouldn't have said nothing. You decided to jump in the conversation, taking things completely out of context. You didn't know what was going on because of something Chevelle Brooks had said about. I guess I don't know. Maybe she heard things or she saw stuff on social media and decided to comment on it. But and Chevelle's an icon, so I guess people take what she says at they take into consideration what she says, and they feel like, oh, she open to critique. But I definitely want to hear from y'all. What do you guys think of this story? If there's any more that you want to add to the situation and giving y'all overall thoughts, I definitely want to hear from y'all. So in the meantime, y'all know what to do. Let me know in the comments down below.